Hey guys, how are you? If you see me, you know it's Tuesday or Thursday, and this is our educational day. As you know, I am Belize. I am known as the STI life coach. I serve men and women living with herpes simplex virus. That's my main focus. And I give them education, support, and encouragement, guys. And I really want to talk about something a little bit different today. Yes, as you can see, the title is How Do I Comfort a Friend with an STI? I am not just talking about herpes simplex virus. I'm talking about HIV. I am talking about syphilis. I'm talking about gonorrhea. I'm talking about chlamydia. I'm talking about trichomoniasis. I'm talking about any STD. How do you comfort a friend? I think this is one of the areas that people struggle with the most because number one, you don't know what to do. Number two, you've never been in that situation. Number three, it's just like, they'll be all right. Like, that's the thing. It's like, I've seen them get through stuff before. They'll be fine. And I want you to know that mindset is the wrong mindset to have. That's not the type of mindset you can have, that they'll be all right or they'll get over it with an individual who end up finding they have an STD. Number one is because this individual believe their life is over. They truly believe their life is shifted. Even if that individual is telling you, like, I'll be all right. Guys, that is something to tell yourself, because you don't. Because number one, they know you don't understand. Number one, they probably think that you don't understand. And they just like, you don't understand the situation at hand. It's not that, for example, if you are a friend who have had the same STD or have the same STD as your friend, please do not assume that your friend thinks and feels or responds like you. They do not. You should know that they're your friend. And it's important that you handle them the way that they function. Okay, you cannot handle them like you. Or tough love is not the best love in a situation like this. It's best to be very, very empathetic. It's all very important not to be judgmental or judgy. It's very important to be patient and loving. It's very important to be understanding from a standpoint of, I'm here for you and I'm here just to hear your side of the story, how you feel about it. And this is not a time that you agree with them or everything they say, but this is a place to say, I'm here for you and I'm here to support you through this. I am not going to be agreeing with everything you say. I'm not going to say I understand for everything you say, but best believe I'm going to be here while you go through this. Okay, so it's very important as a friend dealing with somebody who have an STD is, number one, let them know that I am here to support you. So that's the best thing. I'm going to look down a little bit. So being a listening ear, you want to tell that friend that I am here for you. I love you and I'm here to listen to you. I'm not really here to say much. I'm here to hear you out, because I'm going to tell you something. Honestly, a lot that you say ain't going to really hold no weight. As much as you think it is, it's not. Because at the end of the day, they are in an emotional whirlwind. They're in a mental whirlwind. They're in a spiritual whirlwind. And to them, you just don't get it. So, especially if you never had an STD in your life, or you don't have a story like them, or you ain't going through what they're going through, they're gonna, like, people like, well, you don't know, understand, you ain't going through what I'm going through, and you don't even want your friend to even have that with you, because at the end of the day, you're there to help them, you're there to support them, and as much as they may be like nitpicking at you or things like that, that's not a time to take it personal. That's a time to say, look, I'm here to help you. I'm here to love you and I'm here to listen to you. I'm not here to be defensive. I'm not here to make you feel any type of way. I am here to support you through what you're going through. Number two is watch your tone and watch your words, guys. How you respond to your friends and what you say to your friends is going to make a difference. This is not a time to bring up, you should have left him alone. This is not a time that you should bring up, like, I told you he had problems. This is not a time that you told you so. This is not the time for that. This is a time that you say, you know what? We're going to figure out how to get through this. I'm here for you. We're going to figure it out together. I'm going to be your emotional support. I'm going to be your mental support. If you need to pray, if you want to read, whatever your religion is or whatever her religion is, that you support her in the way see fit. It's important at this time to ask them what they need. Like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? How do you want me to support you? Now, I'm going to be honest. They're going to say, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. But as you continue to ask them time to time as you get on the phone, like, okay, what do you need from me today? They may say, girl, I just need this to talk. Or she may say, or he may like, bro, I just want to go out and have a good time. Or, you know, my whole thing is just, it's important that you constantly keep asking this question. And I'm not talking about the whole time you're on the phone, but every time you talk to them or reach out to them, like, hey, do you need me to do something for you? Or you need me to do something? Sorry, y'all, got to hear my phone. 1 second. Sorry about that. But this is a time, it's important for you to understand that you want to just continue to ask them that every time you come in contact, even if they contact you, multiple times out the day. In the beginning of the day, ask them, hey, I know you reached out to me. Do you need anything? Do you want to talk? Do you want to vent? Whatever like that. Do you want to go out? Sometimes even make suggestions, especially if you have a friend who is like literally cooped up in the house. They're excluding themselves from things. They don't want to do anything. Ask them, hey, do you want to go out? Do you want to bring you over some food and I'll come over to the house? Do you need anything at the house? Do you need me to take the kids from you? Or, anything like that. It's very, very, very helpful if you're offering things to them or offering to get them out of what they're thinking, feeling, and experiencing. Okay, tone, guys. You cannot have this nasty type of tone. You got to be, and tone is something you got to learn. Tone is something you got to be aware of, and tone has to be something that you got to know how you feel within when you say things. Because when you say something, it have a underlining under it. Like how I feel about this topic have an underlining over it. If I'm happy, I have an underlining under everything I say comes off with this energy and happiness, because that's how I feel within. But if I don't feel that, it will come off in my words. As much as I'm saying one thing, you're gonna like, that ain't true. That's not how she really feels. Like people like, you lying. That ain't how you really feel, because they can hear the tone. They can see the underlining under what you're saying. Because you can say a lot, but your tone can say everything. Okay, so it's very important to make sure you watch your words and your tone with your friends. Like I said, this is not a time to tell you you should have been with, or I wouldn't have done. This ain't about you. This ain't about telling them what they shouldn't have did. They don't need to be blamed. They already know what they did wrong, and they don't need your help. And you hear my tone? They don't need that. Like, I'm going to tell you from a person who have an STD, it is not your job to be judgy. It's not your job to think you can tell them about themselves in this moment. This is not your job as their friend. As their friend, you are there to comfort them, love them, and support them. You are not there to correct them. That's not what you're there for at this time. They are already on themselves, on like white on rights. They are they are beating the brakes off themselves, and they don't need your help. Okay, they don't need additional help. All right. Next thing is know when to assist, know when to get help. If your friend is telling you that they're suicidal, if their friends say they feel like they're slipping into depression, if they feel like they are dealing with anxiety, or they feel like they can't breathe, if they feel like they want to take their lives, like they're saying things like, I don't think I should be here, or it'll be better if, I was gone, or nobody need me, nobody wants me, it's time to get help. I need you to seek out professional help for your friend, because at this point, your friend is going to a place which is developing mental disorders, and you really do not, it's not your job to try to fix that. You cannot fix that. Even if, I understand, many of our friends are counselors, therapists, it's still different, because at the end it's a conflict of interest. Now, because you, as a therapist or a counselor or whatever, you learn to keep your emotions out of it. But when your emotions are in tight, you start to do things that are not ethical. So I'll tell you, make sure you get your friend help. And also asking them, hey, I see that you're dealing with this, and being very frank. Like, okay, you got to ask your friend, are you suicidal? I know you know that. Well, if I ask them, they're going to do it. No, they're going to do it because they want to. Okay? Training that I learned in mental health. I'm a certified mental health aide, and that's the first thing they trained us on. Ask a person if they're suicidal. We were like, oh my God, I cannot believe. They say it's an uncomfortable question, but you need to ask them directly. Not assume, but ask them. You need to ask them, are you suicidal? You need to ask them, do you have a plan? Okay, and if they say no, okay, I still want to get you help. Okay. Also, if they say yes, we have a plan, that means you need to immediately get them help. Okay. Both of them, you need to immediately get them help. You need to ask them, hey, do you see fit that we get you some help? And I mean, you have to sometimes say, do you want me to go with you? And things of that nature. And my whole thing, don't say you're gonna do something you ain't gonna do it, because at the end of the day, their life depends on this. And if you're not gonna be a real friend and support them all the way through, and literally sacrifice some of your time and some of your sleep to help your friend get back into a good mental state, then this is not for you. This is for the individuals who are willing to do what they need to do to help their friend get back on track of living the happy, joyful life that they were living prior, okay? Or help them get to that life that they probably didn't have prior, but help them get to, because they have dealt with some things in their life. So you have to be invested, and you have to be willing to go the extra mile to get your friend the help that they need, okay? Another thing is, don't promise that you're not going to tell nobody, okay? And you got to tell them, it's like, look, I love you, but when it comes to you talking about taking your life and things of that nature, I'm going to have to go another mile. And you need to tell them, the only reason I'm going to go another mile, because I don't want this to happen and I didn't do anything, okay? I'm going to always look at your best interest at heart of if you say you're going to do something, I'm going to have to step out. And they may say, I don't want you to tell this person. I want to tell you. He's like, okay, then we're going to agree upon, if this happens, then I will reach out to a counselor, or I'll reach out to this, or I'll reach out to that, and things like that. And then you'll have to tell them, now, if it gets serious enough, I will be reaching out to this person, and I will be reaching out to that person. Do not promise you're not going to do something, because when it comes to a person harm, if they're harming themselves and harming a person, you have to take it to another level. As a therapist, as a counselor, or anybody in social services, if I even hear people talk about it, like, hold on. Look, I'm gonna have to get you some help. Okay, I'm gonna have to get you some help, because you can't be telling me that and then I don't do nothing. Because if something happened and we had this conversation, I'm gonna feel some type of way because I ain't do anything. So just know, anybody who is in social services or human services are bound by ethical laws, that if we hear anything of that nature, we have to take it legally. We have to go seek out to get you medical or mental assistance, because at the end of the day, we don't want to do you any harm, allowing you doing harm to yourself or to another individual. So the next thing is, don't ignore them. Do not ghost them. Don't stop texting them. Don't stop calling them. Don't stop going check on them and all the stuff like that. I'm telling you, at this time, they already feel alone. They already feel like somebody don't care. They don't love them. This is not the time that you get so busy in your own life that you forget about your friend who just had an STD and she's losing her mind, or he's losing his mind. This is not the time that you just like, oh, she'll be all right, I'll talk to her later when she get over it. If you have that mindset, you're not a good friend. I'm just going to be honest. I am an amazing friend. I have amazing friends. I'm going to tell you, that is not a characteristic of a good friend. If you love your friend as much as you say you do, is that your road dog? Is that your party girl? Is that your girl who your ride or die? Or that's your ride or die, dudes, that's your dog or whatever. This is the time that you sacrifice for that friend, and make sure that you stay relevant in that friend life, and that friend knows, even when that friend is not answering the phone. I am the one. If your friend don't answer the phone, I know where you live. I pop up at houses, okay? I call your mama. Hey, such and such over there. I don't tell them what the issue is. I was like, hey, where's da-da-da-da-da? Like, in the house. Tell her to call me. Because she act like she can't pick up the phone. Okay? Or I say, she at the house? Okay, I'm on the way. Keep it at the house. You know what? I'm that type of friend. I will hunt you down. Ask my friends. I'm the hunt you down type of friend. Now, I got my couple of friends who kind of just like, that's just how they are. And they just kind of like go off or whatever, but I still reach out to them and check on them, like, are you okay? Do you need anything? You can't like pry out of people, but if you know, for this situation, you know your friend, what your friend is going through, this is not a time to ghost them, leave them, ignore them, not answer their calls, not answer their texts. No, I'm not telling you to like answer them as quick as you could. I understand you got stuff to do, but if you're able to reach out, if you're able to respond, if you're able to jump off, like say, okay, you at work, call back. My friends do this. She's like, you all right? Okay, I'll call you back. We do that because you just never know if something dying is happening to them or they need to talk. Hey, I'll step off and like, look, I gotta go take this call, go to the bathroom. Because at the end of the day, my friends matter that much to me. They matter that much to me that I will not ignore them in a time of need. Or I text them like, hey, you good? And they say they're good. I say, okay, I'll call you later. If they say they're not good, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm making an excuse. I am getting out of Dodge so I can get to this friend to find out what's going on with them right away. Okay, the last thing is show that you care. All this going together. Listening to, being a listening ear, watching your tone, watching your words, getting them assistance, not ghost them. It's all showing that you care. You're going the extra mile to let them know that I care about you in this time of your time of need. This is not a time that you leave a friend. This is not a time that you judge a friend. This is not a time for any of that. I don't care that they have an STD. It doesn't matter how they got it. It doesn't matter what their lifestyle is. None of that matters. They're your friends. You know what they get down with. You know their history. You know their story. So you're not the person to even come to them with that. What they want from you is love and support. They want you to assure them that they're going to be all right. You're going to reassure them who they are, who they was, and what their goals are. That is your job as their friend. Your job is not to address any of that. Now, if you're another way to show that you care is getting the support. Like for me, you can reach out to me and say, hey, I got a friend who needs some help. I would love for you to talk to them. If you need to pay for them to get sessions at counseling or therapy with me, I'll have ladies say, look, girl, I'm going to call. I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to call. I'm going to ask all the questions for my friend because she do not want to get on the phone because she is just terrified and she's ashamed. Guys, you go the extra mile for friends. You do what you need to do. If you need to, like, girl, let's watch these videos that I found for you. Or, girl, let's do this. Let's do that. Do what you need to do. Or, God, man, bro, I know this young lady who can help you, bro. We'll get on the phone together and we'll make this happen. I'll do it with you. You got to do what you have to do pertaining to your friend because you want your friend to stay in a good place, guys. You want to truly show your friend that they can get out of this state of feeling like they lost their cells, guys. So I hope this helps you guys in so many ways. Please share this video with any individual who have had an STD or even dealing with a friend with STD, because this is going to help you how to handle it. Because truthfully, we get a lot of support sometimes. You know, I'm here to support individuals with herpes, and people will support people with HIV. But who's getting support for the individual who's standing by their side? They need support too. So I am there to kind of give y'all that extra little tips on how to deal with that friend in that time. Guys, look below. I'm going to have a ebook that will be given to you guys. It's a free ebook. You can grab it, guys, that you can see. You will have to put your email in. It's for an email listing, but you'll put your email in, and you'll get this sent to you guys, because I'm going to write all these tidbits out and kind of clear it out for you so you know what to do again. Or you can just like, hey, okay, she said, make sure I'm listening ear, and make sure, because guys, I just want you not to forget it. I don't want you to forget it. So that is going to be right here below. Make sure you click the link. When you click the link, you're going to ask you for your email address. After your email address, it'll be sent to you instantly. Guys, please share that with people, and tell them about this video, because I really want other people to be able to support their friends, family, when they find out they get an STD. So I love you guys, and I will be talking to you absolutely soon. Oh, last thing I want to tell you guys, make sure you get your if you have herpes, make sure you get your power kits, guys. It's an outbreak kit. It's for individuals who have herpes, who have outbreaks. You will get resources. You get an Outbreak Journal access code. We'll send you to a link to get this amazing journal that my editor killed. She did her thing on it, guys. I also sell those journals also on my website individually. If you want to grab that, the link will be below for that as well. But the kit is amazing, guys. I made 3 natural products. I have tea in there. I also have a topical cream, and I also have a spray to reduce itching, and all that stuff. So you do not want to miss out on that kit. It's life-changing, guys. These are the same things that help me and support me to where I am now, not having as many outbreaks, learning what my outbreaks are, and also getting to a place where I can really protect my partner from getting passing this virus on to a partner. So I want you guys to take advantage of that kit. I also will be adding on individual products that's in the kit individually on the website as well. So I love you guys, and I will be talking to you soon. If you need a session, you know where to find me, www.overcomingthestigma. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.